This is Rachel from MarketEdge, and with me today is Matt. Thanks for joining us today. I know that you guys pushed a bunch of new features to production over the weekend, and I thought you might want to go through a couple of those with our subscribers today. So why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
So I just want to walk through a couple changes in our release. Number one is on our homepage, we've surfaced the opinion changes for that day. So basically, on our most recent analysis, these stocks in all of your watch lists changed opinion today. This information is normally sent out in our nightly email where you get a similar rundown of all of the stocks that changed opinion. Now we surface that as well on your homepage, so it's nice and easy to find. One other thing that you might notice here is we visualize the power rating, which is a very important rating. It's really something that is core to an understanding of our opinion and our score. We provide a definition of it here. But anyway, we've made a nice, easy visualization for you. What's the context that the power rating exists in? Is it bearish in the red? Is it bullish in the green? Is it sort of neutral in the yellow? It takes a number and provides a bit more context to it to help users understand what it means exactly. Another thing that's new is the old interface. You could search for stocks here. There was a search bar. We've made what's called universal search. So up here, you can type in a symbol. And anywhere on the site, you can put in a symbol. And it's going to take you to our second opinion page. Previously, that was on home. Now it's everywhere. So it's just a convenience. On the second opinion page, we've also made some design improvements. On the second opinion highlights, we've consolidated a few of our highlight items, basically to make it more mobile friendly, just generally a more pleasant experience. We've also made a number of design changes to these indicators as they appear on the second opinion page. On watch lists, we had requires attention. We've made it more visible. Requires attention was sort of a secret, hidden feature that not many of our users knew about. So we have made it a little bit bolder and bigger. When you click into requires attention, it's going to give you a rundown of the stocks in the watch list that you're looking at. So for me, it's biotech stocks. We drill into requires attention. They're not things you need to act on instantly, though we're not saying that. It's things you might want to know about. So rather than just looking at a table, we surface specifically the stocks that require attention, that are exhibiting something noteworthy. Opinion change, stop loss breached, market risk warning, and overbought and oversold. We call these our 4 warning signs. These are the 4 warning signs. A stock has changed opinion, the stop loss has been breached, the score is significantly deteriorating for a long. The equivalent score for avoid would be significantly improving. So if you have a short position on an avoid, significant improvement is bad. We want to bring that to your attention. And finally, what is its overbought, oversold condition, basically? Is it overbought or is the stock oversold? It shows me the stocks that have experienced an opinion change during our most recent analysis. Stocks who are either above or below their stop. For an avoid, being above the stop is a bad sign. For a long, being below the stop is a bad sign. So anyway, we've surfaced that in requires attention. Stocks that are overbought or oversold also appear there. Let's look at one more example. So now I go to PNF breakouts. This shows me stocks. So we have our opinion changes. We have our stop loss breached. It's a long. The stop is 672. The current price is 617. It breached stop. We also show market risk warnings on requires attention. So if the score of this long is -3, that means significant deterioration. You should review your position, etc. Here's another long. Its slow stochastic oscillator is 95. We consider that overbought. It's just something to bring to your attention. Finally, on trading ideas, and advanced tools, we have tried to make this a little bit easier to navigate. So we have something like 70 screens. So we've broken them out into, you can view all of the screens. So you would click here to, here's all of the various screens. But if you only want to view the bullish screens, you click bullish, and now you're only looking at the bullish screens. It reduces the amount of screens that you have to sort through. Same thing with bearish. These are the bearish screens for trading ideas. And then finally, popular. We surface in popular the exact same screens that are up here in popular screens. The other thing you can do is you can search by the screen name. So if you like Money Runner, you search money. If you like today's buys or today's, etc. If you want to look at oversold, okay. So it's a way to basically just search through the plethora of screens that we have in trading ideas. Exact same thing in advanced tools. Does the same thing. Bullish, bearish, popular, all, search, breakouts. It'll show all of the screens with the term breakout in it. So the other cool thing on Second Opinion is we have included a little bit of text to give context to the opinion score. This is an avoid of 0. That means it has a strong avoid signal. Now, let me find some other examples. Let's pull up a long with a score of 0. That's a strong buy signal. Now let's look at some others though. For example, here's a long of -3. A long of -3 is showing significant deterioration. Review your position. What it does is it adds a little bit more context to our score so that a MarketEdge subscriber can go to a stock, see that it's long. Okay, well, that's good. But the score is -3. It's deteriorating significantly. You might want to review your position. It's, again, adding a little bit more context to our indicators because they exist in sort of collaboration with one another. And I think that's about it.
Well, great. These are some really awesome improvements, and I'm excited to dig in on the brand new MarketEdge.com. Subscribers, if you have any questions or comments about our new updates to the site, please let us know at support@MarketEdge.com or by using that Chat Now feature in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Thanks so much and have a great week.